Alright guys, it's been a while since I've done a lesson. Excuse me. I've got a light source over here so that we can actually see what's going on. Maybe I forget that, I don't know. But anyway, I was going to do a lesson on something that really revolutionized the way I play. Really helped me see how bluegrass works a lot, and that is pentatonic scales. For the longest time, for some reason, I was thinking that bluegrass uses a lot of major scales, and so I was always worried about putting all those, 7 notes in solos and stuff. And also, for the longest time, I thought, since I'd heard a lot of bluegrass players play a lot of open string. I always thought that you couldn't play up the neck because those strings don't ring out like they do when they're open. It's not as nice and sustaining, ringy, whatever, as the open string. By the way, I'm using Martin SP phosphor bronze mediums on this, just so you know. And so what really, like I said, what really opened my eyes was experimenting with the pentatonic scale and realizing that you could use it and that it works very well, especially since there's only 5 notes in it. That means the less notes there are, the faster you can play your solos and scales. And what really helped me was watching Tony Rice. I mean, the stuff he does up the neck. I'm in A right now because that way you can see the majority of the fretboard here. For example, that thing he does where he's let me find the thing. That little thing he does, that little descending lick he does when he gets up here and does this little tremolo effect thing. Little transition thing he does. That's all pentatonic. Watching him do that stuff, and there's your root again. That's all pentatonic stuff too. And that really helped me out a lot. I mean, I used to do that stuff all the time anyway, this stuff, I still do, but I didn't realize that was pentatonic until I started breaking it down. And most of you probably know the pentatonic shapes. I don't really want to go over the whole deal, but you've got the first position, second position. I ain't going to be able to do all of them because it's going to be too high. And that's the extension of using the second position of the pentatonic scale. The third position, if we were in the G minor. Just the fourth position, I'll do it up here since I don't have much room to go. And then the fifth position, if we were to extend from there. But anyway, if you use all those shapes and you get them down, you'll notice little patterns. Like, for instance, I was doing a little D here, the G and the D shape. Well, this would be the that's the second position. third position. And in the third position is where Tony Rice does a little. Use that little middle note there. And then he goes. So, just to show that little lick, if we're at A, we are on the 5th fret here. Down here, we've got the 12th fret on the E string, high E string. Then the 11th and the 10th is where the pull-off happens. And then the second part, well, on the second string, I mean, where the shape happens. It goes on the E string from the 12th to the 10th, then the B string to the 13th fret to the 10th fret. Here's a picking for that. And then Tony goes. It's on the 3rd position of the pentatonic scale, down to the 2nd position, down to the 1st position. So altogether it's, I've got my own way of doing it, but so I always want to revert back to that, but here it is again. I'm not sure what picking he uses for that, but there's the position. With me, I do this. I just go down the scale. We already went over that. That's the E string 12, 10, B string 13, 10, G string 12, 9, D string 12, 10, and the rest of the strings 12, 10. Work that however you can. And that's the minor pentatonic, the 1st position, with a little major 3rd added. And that little flat at 5, I think it is. You can either hammer on or slide. This is a bar here. So and that's a pretty good way to look at pentatonic scales for bluegrass. My battery's about dead, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this off at 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try to put some more of these vids up. We're working on our eclectic guitarist channel. And don't forget to email me at beattylessons@gmail.com if you're interested in lessons in the Upper Cumberland area in Tennessee. Talk to you guys later. Appreciate it, and thank you for subscribing and adding me as your friends. My statistics just keeps going up. I appreciate it, guys. Really do. Hopefully we'll have another high quality video pretty soon with me and my brother on our eclectic guitarist channel, courtesy of Sean. So we'll see you next time, and